Hello, Cancer. Welcome to Higher Source Tarot for your Law of Attraction Tarot and Oracle card readings. We will have both a money and a love reading today, and there is a Law of Attraction message linked in the description box if you're interested in that. We will begin here with a money reading, but first, we have a special message from Abraham Hicks. Whatever I can imagine, the universe can deliver. If you have the ability to imagine it or even to think about it, this universe has the ability and the resources to deliver it fully unto you, for it is like a well-stocked kitchen with every ingredient imaginable at your disposal. So know that when you start to see things showing up in your day-to-day awareness, maybe it's a couple who's incredibly in love and it's very obvious they make a great match, a great partnership, or it's a certain car that you desire. When you start to see that, it's not the universe grinding it in, it's your subconscious saying, you want that. Let me bring it closer. Let me show it to you. Let me make sure that this is exactly what you're looking for. All right, you have here the Page of Cups, the Six of Swords, the Two of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. Well, pages bring in new offers. They're messengers. So I feel like you have a new offer, but I feel like too with that Two of Swords, you're in some kind of an impasse. You have some kind of uncertainty regarding money or not sure what to do. And I feel like they're telling you it's time to move on, to spread out a little bit. Now, this Page of Cups is good until it's not good. That's how I get it in this reading. It does bring in offers, but I feel like if it was a job and it was like the old bait and switch, or even if you find you have services and the prices have creeped up in those services, those monthly billable things, I'd be looking at that because you may have something hidden in the costs that you did not agree to and didn't sign up for. They keep creeping up, and it's not just fees. It may be, I get somebody like they've added something in and you say, well, I really liked this when it was $30 a month. Somehow now it's $90, and so I feel like there's been some sort of a change, even in where you live. If it seems like things have shifted where you live, whether it's a neighborhood and it's just not being kept up well, there's trash in the street, there's cars racing at night, there's horns, there's yelling, there's all kinds of stuff. And you go, I don't know who this is coming from, but they're not my neighbors that I had 20 years ago, and I don't want to live here anymore. I feel like with this Page of Cups energy, something here, like I said, it was attractive, but now it's not. Something has shifted. And so with the Six of Swords, they're telling you it's time to move on. Now, I also feel like if you have some unique ideas, I keep seeing more and more, it seems to be somewhat, I stress somewhat by choice, people living out of vehicles and making that YouTube videos out of it, like big vans and things, okay? We're not talking about little tiny cars. I'm talking about like they've converted something and there's sort of this vagabond traveling around videotaping everything. You go if that's you. That's a little bit too much for my blood, but again, I feel like with the Six of Swords, they're saying it is time to move on. It's time to move forward. But I just feel like you're at a bit of a gridlock with this Two of Swords. That blindfold is important. There's only two blindfolded characters in the deck, and what it symbolizes is not being able to see opportunities. So I feel like if you say, I've been looking and looking for a job, I can't seem to find anything. And if the whole thing is off, okay, the whole system is off, you don't like where you live, you don't like your job, the list is endless, then it may be time to branch out and look beyond where you're living right now, branch out geographically speaking. But I also feel like, too, somebody here, you've got an answer to money problems, and it has to do with paying more attention to where your money is going. Even spending some time on a daily basis, keeping receipts, tracking how much money did you spend in a day. I feel like you can really shift that and bring yourself out of it. Now, with this Page of Pentacles, he's good news on the way with money. So I do feel like they're trying to tell you have an improvement coming in. So you're not down, you're not out. It's like you've got to just keep moving yourself forward here. This can also be more training. So if you have an opportunity to get more training, some sort of certificate, or even looking into certain programs, okay, if there's a way, even if you have an advanced degree like a master's degree, and there's a way to get a certificate even through a community college that's grant funded, I feel like you may get something for nothing here where you say, you know what, I just had to apply and they approved me. All right. So for somebody here, it really is that diamond in the rough is what I keep hearing. You know what? We're going to take this one out. It just turned itself around on us. Okay, interesting. I literally flipped itself all the way over. Leave it in the past. So again, with that Page of Cups, if you're salty about something that's changed and it's annoying because it's not what it used to be, it's time to move on and say that's what it was at the time. It was here to bring you a formative experience. It was here to advance you. All right, let's see about love now. We had more turning around cards. We're going to take those out as clarifiers. I find this interesting that we keep having cards that are literally turning themselves around in the deck. All right, the King of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, Temperance, Healing, Love, the Ten of Cups. So these two came out. Interesting. I feel like they're saying it may be time to have fun in the meantime. You're looking for a partnership here that's fun, that's meaningful, that has a foundation to it. But with that Page of Wands, it really is about getting out there and having a lot of fun in the meantime. Now, you have great teamwork and partnerships. This is an outstanding love reading, by the way. So if you're a little nonplussed by that money reading, like, egad, it's somebody's reading. You know, I could have, it was right away that the cards came out. I could have redone that and just taped over it, but I don't do that here. I'll show you what you need to see. The cards don't lie, and they're here to guide you. So I also feel like, too, somebody here may meet someone through their employer or through work, even if it's somebody that you haven't worked with in a long time, like, or barely. Okay, you're somehow connected with them through social media. If they've gone off in another direction and all of a sudden they contact you and you go, this is sort of intriguing. I do feel like they have their eye on you. So with this King of Pentacles, if you've been more focused on money or even the physical body, it's showing up here. It's really perfecting things. It's really getting into a good place financially, but also physically, because if you're here to go out on new dates and meet new people, you want to be able to put your best foot forward. And what I, get is it's fine to be who you are, but you want to be the best version of yourself. You don't want to be meeting somebody and saying, I used to be in really great shape. I'm in my 50s, and when I meet people and they're so stuck on when they used to play college basketball, and it's like that was 30 years ago, and you're still talking about this, or more, 35 probably at my age. But that sort of thing, they're not, it's like I heard come as you are. Okay, being okay. And it's okay to reminisce, but when that's all they can talk about and saying, yeah, I really let myself go, it's like, this is not a selling point. And so with this, I feel like you're really in a great place. Now, it could also be, you've got Sagittarius, you've got water, fire, and earth here. It also could be in terms of the person that you're attracting, that they're ready-made. They come already done. You're not going to have to be their project manager. Okay, you're not here to help other people clean up aisle 5. That's not what we're doing. So with this Four of Wands, you've got a marriage, by the way. Law of attraction energy. It's kismet, I heard. It's tingly feeling, though. It's like very romantic and fun and frisky. I just love that Page of Wands. He makes a great companion. And I feel like whoever you're attracting is somebody who will so believe in you. If you're a realtor, this person will put your signs in the back of their car and help you go put out signs. Okay, that kind of thing. If you need to host something, they'll say, let me run and go get the bagels for the morning. That sort of stuff. It's like, they love to help. They love to be alongside of you. And so with the Four of Wands, know that it's teamwork. It's a partnership. It's a beautiful, beautiful union. You have a soulmate coming in. So open your arms wide. Even if you are, if you're single right now and you live alone, go outside sometime, as long as it's safe to be out there, and open your arms up wide to the universe and say, I'm ready to receive. I'm ready for all the love I know you have for me. I know it's out there because there's only 8 billion people, and there's somebody here who's looking for you. So with the energy of Temperance, this does bring in real love, by the way. It's headed, the angel wings are so important here because it's like it's being brought to you. And I see it almost like it's love is being delivered on this white satin pillowcase. It almost looks like something you would see in a wedding or something with rings on it. I do feel like with this energy, it's somebody you're going to get along with beautifully. There is no friction here. There's just nothing at all that would hold this back. And so all we have to do is get you out there, start mixing it up. Now, like I said, you may have somebody who comes out of nowhere, but this person wants to be your partner. It's consummate support. There's absolutely no competition in this energy. You're going to get along in such a beautiful, harmonious way with this 10 of Cups. I feel like it's dreams come true. Okay, the happy family card, the dancing, the celebrating, the joys of life, the ups and the downs. It's like the downs that can happen and come out of nowhere are going to be a blip in the radar for you too. It really will work in a beautiful way where you say, that's just part of life. Like, I just feel like if you have never been easygoing in a relationship, this will be a first. Now, if you say, no, I am, and it's always the other one, then this will be a beautiful union like we talked about. I love it. So let's see what the yes, no has to offer. That was crazy, though, with those cards tipping over. Embrace this much-deserved time of happiness. I love that. I love you too, Cancer, and I'll be back again soon.